Hey photographers, we all know that content is so important for helping us to build connections with our potential clients. Whether it's copy on our website, creating content for blogs, social media, or even the welcome packets and emails we send to our clients. But unless you're a professional copywriter, coming up with all this content can feel really overwhelming. That's why tools like Chat GPT are super helpful. But if you've ever used Chat GPT and felt like it came up lacking, then this is the video for you. I'm sharing 4 incredible tips. They're going to help ensure that you get incredible, customized, personalized content for your business, your brand, your voice using Chat GPT every single time. Okay, once you are inside of Chat GPT, you're going to want to create a new chat. Now, tip number 1 is you are going to want to create a chat that you then use for all the copy you are using in your business. And here's why. Because you want to get it very personalized. So I'm going to show you exactly how to personalize it so that your content every single time is custom to your business, your voice, and your brand. So you're going to create that new chat. Then you're going to come into ChatGPT and you're going to say, I am about to ask you to create copy for my photography business. Please ask me 10 to 15 questions that will help you best create content that matches my brand and voice. Okay, so you want to start with this. Now, here's why. You want to teach ChatGPT what your business is and how it can best create content for your brand. So by doing this, you are going to feed it all this information that it can then use to create all future content. So instead of every time you come into ChatGPT and asking it to start from scratch and create a whole new copy for you, and you have to retrain it about your brand, your voice, all the things, keeping everything in this one chat is going to greatly increase your chances of getting content that you're going to feel really comfortable and confident with, and that's going to ensure that it matches your voice. So you can see here, I've asked it to ask me 10 to 15 clarifying questions. So it says, sure, here are some questions that will help you understand your photography business and create content that matches your brand and voice. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to answer these questions, and then I will copy them back into this chat. For the sake of time, I copied the questions that ChatGPT sent to me. I moved them over into a Google Doc and I've answered them there. Now, I only did the first half just again for the sake of time, but I would encourage you to go through and really get specific on these questions and these answers, because this is going to greatly help you increase your chances of getting content that is really tailored to your business from ChatGPT. So take the time to answer them. If you don't know the answers to these questions, this is a great time to really kind of stop and evaluate what it is your business stands for, who it's for, who are your main competitors, what sets you apart from other photographers in your area, all those things. You're going to answer those questions in a Google Doc. You're going to come back here and you're going to paste them into ChatGPT, so that it can then go through and create content for you. Now, this one is automatically spitting out a summary of the questions that I answered. So it will probably do that. It will give you a quick summary, and then you can go in and start asking for specific content that you want. Now, here is the other thing that I'm going to give you as another tip while it's creating. Kind of tip number 2, or I guess tip number 1, part B, is that when you are asking ChatGPT to create content for you or to give you a list of things, I'm going to ask you to start with a act as statement. So for example, the second thing I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do for me is to create website copy. So I'm going to say act as an expert copy writer for photographers. No, as an expert website copywriter, sorry. For photographers. Oh my gosh. and create copy for my home page that will grab attention and speak to my ideal audience. Now, for this content, I'm focusing on personal brand photography. So I'm asking it in my questions. I've told it that I want to, speak to small business owners in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So it's going to give us content for that audience. Obviously, yours will be different based on the questions or the answers to the questions you gave. Now, it's giving me a lot of content. This is amazing information. This is going to be a lot of copy that I can go through. Now, I'm going to go back up when it's done. Let's read through what it gives me here. So it's going to give me capture your brand's true essence. Welcome to, I would put in Paisley Lane Photography, personal brand photographer for ambitious female entrepreneurs in Dallas-Fort Worth. I love that. That's a great tagline for a business. That would be great to put somewhere on my homepage. In a world where your brand's image speaks volumes, let's make sure it says exactly what you want. At Paisley Lane Photography, we specialize in personal brand photography that not only captures your professional persona, but also the passion behind your business. Again, it's great. This really matches what I would want to put onto my website. Empowering women entrepreneurs, natural and candid style, tailored to your needs. Every business is unique. So are your photography needs. We offer a range of packages and custom options to ensure you get exactly what you need to shine. And then it goes through, I'd already entered all my information of what packages I offer. It would have one of the questions it asked I did not answer was, give me some examples of client testimonials. They just threw in a random one here. And then ready to elevate your brand. Whether you're a photographer, artist, maker, or any other creative business owner, we're here to help you stand out and connect with your audience. Perfect. This is all great copy that I would 100% use. In fact, I may go use on my website on the homepage. Again, you could also go and say, act as an expert website copywriter for photographers and create a captivating, contact me, welcome message or something like that. So you can have it do whatever you need it to do based on the copy that you need for your website. So again, this can create really powerful website copy if you're just building your website or you're wanting to revamp your website. If you're like me, you go to other people's websites and you're like, wow, they sound amazing. What's the secret? Like, I don't have the words for this. This is where a lot of them are getting it, or they've hired a professional copywriter. All right, a little behind the scenes. I recorded the whole rest of this video only to upload it with zero audio. So I am re-recording this. Now, all of the content I'm going to show you how to create inside of Chat GPT has already been created because I did it for the last video, but I will walk you through the prompts that I used and the examples or the answers that it gave me. Now, all total, I did time this. When I was creating all of this content we're going to go through, I want you to keep in mind that all total, it took me less than 20 minutes to get all of this content. So up to this point, we've done the website copy. We're going to get into email templates, welcome guides, blogs, SEO posts, social media posts, all the things. It all took less than 20 minutes to create. So that is a lot of content in a very short amount of time, which is why ChatGPT is so amazing for your business. Okay. The next thing, tip number 3, is I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to create email templates that you can then import into your client management system. Now, I personally love HoneyBook. I've used HoneyBook as my client management system forever. I absolutely love them. I have a discount code for HoneyBook down in the show notes. If anybody ever wants to check it out or try it, you're welcome to grab that link in the show notes and check it out. So what I've done is I've gone into ChatGPT and I've asked it to act as an expert copywriter for photographers and create 3 email templates that would serve as a response to a new client inquiry. Now, what it has done is it has given me 3, like a sequence of emails that I could send to my client. So the first one would be an initial response. So if they were to come in and say, I'm interested in booking a brand session with you, then this would be the response I could send to them right away. So thank you, the subject line, thank you for your inquiry. Let's elevate your brand. Coming in here and asking it. So thank you so much for reaching out to Paisley Lane Photography. Obviously need to let it know it's the name of my brand. We're thrilled to hear you're interested in our personal brand photography services. I'd love to hear more about your business and what you're looking to achieve. Could we schedule a quick call or Zoom meeting? So I don't do calls or Zoom meetings right away. So I would need to change this out, which is totally fine. And then it has obviously the ending here. Email number 2, follow up with detailed information. Here's more information about our photography packages. This would be a great email to send if you reply to an inquiry and then you don't hear anything for a couple of days or for a day or two. This would be a great follow-up email to send. Obviously, I would take out it was great chatting with you because you haven't chatted with them yet. So I could start with, I'm excited about the possibility of working together to create some beautiful and impactful images for your brand. Here's a quick overview of our packages. We also offer custom packages to meet your specific needs, so on and so forth. And then the third one is going to be a great confirmation and prep email. So once they've actually booked with you, subject line, your session is booked. Here's what's next. It's going to go in, I'm excited to confirm your photography session. You could fill in the date and time. Thank you for choosing Paisley Photography to help capture and elevate your brand. Here's your session details. Here's how to prep for your session, the logistics, arrive 10 to 15 minutes early. If you have any shots in mind, share them with me beforehand, so on and so forth. These are great templates. Again, they need a little bit of tweaking, but it tells you, feel free to personalize them to better match your tone of voice. Now, after reading through these, I did go in and I asked it to rewrite. So here's something I want you to know with Chat GPT. Don't be afraid to ask it to rewrite something. If you are not satisfied with the response it gave you, it's okay to ask it to rewrite. I have done this multiple times. And once you get it to where it's like, this sounds as close as possible to what I would like it to say if I wrote it, then you can say, going forward, please use this same style and voice for all future copy examples. So I asked it to rewrite the email number 1 and change all of the we's to I's because in my brand, I don't have a team. It's just me. So instead of saying, we're thrilled to hear that you're interested, I wanted to say, I'm thrilled. So I asked it to rewrite that for me. And then I asked it to include my business name going forward because I must not have added that in the initial questions that it asked me. So it gave me a rewrite. And it's almost the same thing. But again, it's now including my brand name. I don't have to add that in myself. And it's changed all the we's to I's, which is awesome. Now, again, these are never going to be perfect, copy paste done. You will have to go in, make a few, changes. Like I don't ever say best regards. So I might change that to like XOXO or your friend or whatever I, typically put in an email or you would put in an email. So that is an example of how you can utilize it for email templates. So I would take these and I would put them into my HoneyBook account and create a template inside of HoneyBook so that I can then use those templates to send emails out to my clients. Okay, the next thing I asked it to create was copy for a welcome packet the client will receive upon booking. Include things such as how to prepare for their session, what to bring, and what to expect after their session. So this is creating all the copy I would need. I could go into Canva. I could create a quick little guide. I could add in all of this copy. Welcome and thank you for choosing. Now, since it's personalized, I would take out the personalization if it was just a PDF that I'm sending out to everybody. Welcome and thank you for choosing Paisley Photography. I'm so excited to work with you, so on and so forth. Welcome packet contains everything you need to prepare for your session. I love that it's broken it down. So this could be different sections of a PDF or different pages. Number 1 could be, prepping for your session, outfits, choose multiple options, bring several outfits, comfort, make sure that you wear clothes that make you feel confident and comfortable, props and tools. What should you bring? Could you bring products you sell, tools you use, other items that represent your brand? Consider items that add a personal touch, a coffee mug, a favorite notebook, grooming and accessories, having your hair and makeup done. I could even say here that I offer those as additional add-on services. Bring accessories that complement your outfits but aren't too, distracting. These are great things. That could be a whole page of my guide. What to expect during your session, that could be a whole page. And then what to expect after your session, that's a whole page. Again, I can go in and change this. If my turnaround time is more like 3 to 4 weeks or 1 to 2 weeks, easy, quick changes. How to use your images. And then, going forward, here's how you can tag me or stay in touch with me. So thank you again for choosing. I'm looking forward to our session. This is a great welcome guide, especially a great foundation structure for a welcome guide. Again, I can go in, I can add more, I can expand on it. I could ask Chat GPT to expand. I could say, please rewrite the welcome guide and include more details in each of the sections. And it's going to rewrite the whole thing with more information. So again, don't be afraid to ask it to rewrite or expand on something or to shorten something if it's too long. It's a really easy rewrite for Chat GPT to create. So we've now done email templates, put those in Honeybook or your client management system. We've created the welcome guide. So you can easily put that into a Canva template, create a PDF welcome guide. You're good to go to send that to your clients. You could create one for each different type of photography you offer in your business. You could, again, just go in and say, please rewrite the above content to and personalize it or customize it for newborn photography or customize it for family photography or for high school senior photography, and it will do that for you. And then we've also done website copy. Now we're going to move into what everybody wants to use Chat GPT for, which is blog and social media content. Now, here is typically how I structure how I use Chat GPT for this. I will not go in and ask it to just randomly create me a social media post or a blog post. I'm going to ask it to act as an expert social media marketer and create a list of blog and social media topics that I could use in my photography business. So that's what I did here. And it gave me a list of about 10, I think, of each one. No, yeah, 10 of each. So I have 10 blog topics. Why personal brand photography is essential, how to prepare, behind the scenes, 5 mistakes to avoid during a brand shoot, the power of visual storytelling and marketing, how to use them across different platforms. These are great topics. And then social media topics, share a before and after of a photo shoot, a client testimonial, a photography tip, behind the scenes content, monthly Q&A session, a day in the life, inspirational quotes, announce special offers, client spotlights, so on and so forth. This one gave me 15. Now, the great thing is I can come in, I can say, create blog posts, to create social media posts. They can really be cross used. So, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. So I've now said, okay, these are great ideas. I want you to act as an expert blog copywriter who specializes in photography and is great with SEO. Now, create a blog post using the blog topic number 1 listed from above. So blog topic number 1 was why personal brand photography is essential for female photographers or female entrepreneurs. So it gave me a whole blog post. It added in these weird SEO tips, I think because I had said, act as an SEO expert. So then I came down here and I said, I don't really love that. Let's rewrite. So I said, please rewrite it, remove the SEO tips, and make the post a little more fun and playful in tone. So that's exactly what it did. Now, if I wanted to, I could go in there and say, take this blog post and create a social media post to promote the blog post with a call to action that directs people back to the blog post. And I will do that in just a second, but I'm going to skip down to the social media. So now I'm going to say act as an expert social media copywriter and create social media post for topic number 8. Now here's the beauty of this. It didn't just give me a generic, social media post. It gave me specific for Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, which even gave me a description of the pin image that I should use, TikTok video. It gave me specific content for each specific platform. So if I don't use a lot of these platforms, I'm like, well, I don't really use LinkedIn. I could just say, create a social media post for Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And it would do that for me. Now, if you're someone who's like, okay, I need to be using more TikTok, I need to be creating more Instagram reels, it gives you a pretty good outline. Start with a quick intro, show some examples of where to use brand photos, end with a call to action, and it gives you hashtags to use. But what if I want more detail? Create a script for the above video. It's going to give me exact things to say. Now, obviously, I'm going to change this. I'm not going to say, hey, TikTok fam. That's not me. But I might say, hey, it's Kendra from Paisley Photography. I'm super excited to share some awesome tips on how to make the most out of your brand photos. And it even tells me like how to transition the video to the next piece. So I use this a lot for my podcast episodes. I will say, create an outline for this particular topic, and it will give me kind of some bullet points, and then I just fill in from there. So the last thing I want to show you, which I had not done on here originally, was I want to say, now, please, I'm really nice to my Chat GPT. Create create social media post to go along with the above blog post and use the call to action, CTA, to read the full blog post on my website. Okay, so let's see what it gives me here. Remember, it was why you need a brand photographer for your business. So it's giving me all the social content here. So let's see what it gave me for Instagram. An eye-catching photo for female entrepreneurs with her brand, eye-catching photo of a female entrepreneur with her brand photos. Ready to take your brand to the next level. In our latest blog post, we're sharing creative ways to use your brand photos across different platforms, from social media to website banners. Make your visuals work for you. Click the link in our bio to read the full post and start shining across all platforms. That's a great post. Facebook post, similar thing. Obviously, I can link the actual blog post, so it's giving me a place to do that. Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, again, creating videos, all that kind of stuff. So there are so many ways you can use Chat GPT to create content for your business. I love, again, having everything in one thread, because then I can refer back to, certain lists that it gave me or certain examples that it's given me. It might seem, for someone who's I like to have everything in its own little compartment. You could create different chats, different little new chats based on, this one's for blog posts, this one's for social media, this one's for emails, this one's for website copy. But you are going to have to go in and kind of copy and paste all of that information that we put in back way up here at the very top with the questions that it was asked, which is fine. You can take that and you can create multiple chats using that same information that you fed it the first time. Just feed it to it again in a new chat and say, here's all the information for my brand. I will be using this chat to create social media content, utilizing this information. And then you could use that chat just for your social media content or just for your blog content if you want to organize it a little more that way. It's pretty amazing that we get to build our businesses in a time where we have all these incredible tools available to us to help us create more content in less time. Now, if you're like me and you watched this video and you thought, this is all incredible information, but I'm never going to remember all this, don't worry, I got you covered. You can go into the show notes and download the Photographer's Guide to Chat GPT. It has everything you need broken down step by step to help you make the most of your Chat GPT account to create content for your business. And before you click off of this video, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss when new videos go live. And come follow me over on Instagram at Girl Means Business. Let me know you saw this video here on YouTube and come say hi in the DMs.